Alright, so I'm inside ChatGPT now and I'm gonna type in, can you write down a Python script for creating a Roto node as well as a Paint node using shortcuts. Shortcuts are Ctrl G for Roto and Ctrl H for Paint. You can see different colored lines here. That's because I have installed Grammarly as a Chrome extension. If you're not confident about what you wrote here or anywhere, just select that, and if you go over here, click on this icon. There are a few options here: improve it, shorten it, more ideas. I'm just gonna select improve it, wait for a few seconds, just click on insert and close this. According to Grammarly, this is grammatically correct. Even though there are a few improvements which we can make, I'm just gonna click on this. So now it looks perfect. Can you write a Python script to create a Roto node and a Paint node using shortcuts? The shortcuts will be Ctrl G for the Roto node and Ctrl H for the Paint node respectively. I'm gonna add few more sentences here. Maybe fix this. Everything looks okay to me. I'm gonna click enter and see what's the result. Okay, so the answer is ready. Here is a ready to use Python script for Silhouette that creates a Roto node with Ctrl G and a Paint node with Ctrl H. I just know the basics of Silhouette scripting. It's kind of very different from the Nuke API, so I didn't spend much time learning this. I'm just gonna believe ChatGPT with this, try this out inside Silhouette and see if it is working or not. There are instructions for installation as well, which is going to be very helpful. Anyways, I'm gonna explain everything about how to use this script, how to save this file so that we can access this script anytime when we open Silhouette. Yep, so let's see if the script is actually working or not. So the next step would be to copy this Python code from ChatGPT and create a new Python document inside our machine. So I'm going back to my machine. There we go. I'm in my desktop right now. Right click, new text document. Back to ChatGPT, copy the code, double click on this text document, paste it over here, file, save. Next step, rename this text file as the same naming ChatGPT recommends us. So I'm back inside ChatGPT and I'm gonna copy this name, right click, rename, and I'm gonna select the whole text here and paste it over here. You can see the extension itself is changed right now. It changed from txt to py. If I click outside, it will ask us with a reminder saying that the file name extension is changing. So I'm gonna click on yes. So right now you can see I have a Python file with a Sublime text editor icon. That means I use Sublime text editor for all my Python explorations. If you double click on this one, you can see it's the same Python code which ChatGPT wrote for us. So I'm gonna close this one. Okay, so if you want to test out this Python script, you don't have to create a Python file and paste that inside the exact location to access the Python code while you open the software. You can simply paste this code. In my case, I'm gonna copy all this code, go back to Silhouette. So I'm inside Silhouette right now. If you go into window, you can see there's an option called script editor. I'm gonna click on that. It just opens up a new window called script editor. We also might need console. So you can see the console window. So I'm gonna paste all that script over here and select everything, click on execute. Hopefully it should work. It didn't give me an error, so I hope it's working. So let me delete everything and selecting this node. You can see the shortcut for creating Roto node is Ctrl G. So I'm gonna press Ctrl G in my keyboard. There we go. I have a shortcut for Roto node which is active, and Ctrl H for Paint. That's it. Cool. So looks like everything is working. But the problem with doing this kind of scripting is, like, if we are closing the session or closing the software and relaunching it again, you might not be able to access the same shortcuts unless you don't run the script again, which is definitely not we want. So we are gonna do this in a permanent way. That means making a Python file and copying into a specific location to access the file whenever the software launches, and everything happens automatically so that we don't have to do it manually every time. So I'm gonna close this software. Next step is to copy my shortcuts.py, the Python file we just created, into a specific location. So I'm gonna click on this file, right click, copy. And if you go inside your C drive or wherever you install the software, in my case it's program files, BorisFX, inside Silhouette 2025. If you go inside resources, there is a folder called scripts. Inside here, you can simply paste that file here and you can click on continue. And now if you open the software, the shortcuts won't be enabled because we have to do one more thing here. You can see there is a file called keybinds.py. menu.py. This is the most important Python file for Silhouette, just like menu.py for Nuke. So I'm gonna open this file and show you how it looks. It's a file with a long list of Python codes. Definitely you can use ChatGPT to learn more about these files, but you can see there are already few shortcuts. So if you want to alter few shortcuts and all, you can definitely edit this file and get it done. So in my case, what I want to do is I'll just go to the bottom of this file and go back to ChatGPT, and you can see here it is asking us to copy this code and paste it inside keybinds.py. So I'm gonna do that back inside our Sublime text editor, and I'm gonna paste that here. Maybe I'm gonna write custom shortcuts. If you don't want to mess up anything else other than your custom shortcuts, make sure you copy this file before editing into any other location, so that if you're thinking something got messed up, you can paste it back anytime. It looks like everything is okay to me. Click on Ctrl S to save this file. Okay, so this is other problem. It says that unable to save, access is denied and all. So I'm gonna click on OK. What I'm gonna do is maybe copy this into the clipboard, close this file. No, instead of editing this file inside this location, I'm gonna copy the same file, going to my desktop. Here I'm gonna open the same file, copy the same, come back to here. I'm adding custom shortcuts, pasting the same code here, Ctrl S. That means I have saved inside keybinds.py, which is located in my desktop, rather than the file inside the scripts folder. As you can see, this is the edited version of keybinds.py, so I'm going to copy that, come back to the same scripts folder. Now if I'm trying to paste it here, it will ask us if we want to replace the file in the destination. Skip this file, compare info for both files. Obviously we need to replace the file in the destination, so I'm going to click on this one. Click on continue. That's it. So everything looks okay to me. Now head back to Silhouette and try accessing the shortcuts. If the software is already open, try to close it and relaunch it again. So in my case, I'm going to relaunch it again. All right. So if you go inside your script editor, you cannot see any script right now. That means everything looks fresh. Now I'm going to press Ctrl G for the shortcut of creating a roto node. There we go. I have a roto node. If I press Ctrl H, there we go. I have a paint node. Of course, we can ask ChatGPT to modify the same script so that I don't have to connect it back into the pipe. I wish it gets automatically connected whenever I'm pressing the shortcuts. I can do that later. Any moment if you want a roto node, you can simply press Ctrl G. There's a roto node. If you press Ctrl H, you have a paint node. Creating shortcuts is that easy using ChatGPT. I love this because it's going to make my workflow even efficient, and I hope it does the same with you as well. So this is all about creating shortcuts for anything inside Silhouette using ChatGPT.